There are so many excellent free Android games in the Google Play Store, it can be hard to know where to begin looking for something new to play. That's why we've put together a comprehensive list of the top 12 best new games in every genre. There's something here for you. But before we get going, be sure to hit that like button. And if you're new around here, make sure to subscribe so you won't miss any of our future videos. Now, without further ado, let's get started! Starting off at number 12, we have Invictus, Lost Soul. Beautiful, spectacular, and very exciting fighting game in which you'll enjoy battles in a world where fantasy and technology, magic and futuristic edged weapons, as well as various decorations are combined. The arena grounds will please you with their size. This allows you to practice a variety of tactics and strategies. Even considering that each of the characters boasts its own set of strikes and techniques, at the same time, the introduction of a card system into the control mechanics will help you avoid getting confused in the buttons during extremely dynamic fights. Now at number 11 is Dwarf Journey. This is a 2D action game about a brave dwarf that went through the most dangerous for the health of the earth. His goal is to find a cave hidden from prying eyes, where, according to legends, a very valuable relic with incredible powers is kept. Players will have to be very quick and assess all possible difficulties on the location in one glance, so that later, if necessary, you can always start implementing a backup plan for the passage. Otherwise, traps and enemies will quickly and successfully deal with the unlucky travelers. Defeat enemies and develop your character to unlock new routes and gain experience. Improve and customize your character as you wish. Breaking into number 10, we have Top Dog. Top Dog is a 3D online third-person shooter in which you can build anything you want, from a defensive wall to a luxurious castle. But don't relax, because the same players as you can come and destroy any level to the foundation. Fiercely fight other players online in a crazy 3D voxel world, pump characters and unlock new fighters, get unique gear and emotions, edit skins to stand out in the game, and the game has characters with unique cool designs like Commando, Pilot, Fiend, and others. You can dress them up as you like. Moving on to number 9, we have Headland. The Headland is an adventure game from North Play Studio where you play as a teenager in his imaginary magical world. Now, as soon as the day ends, the child goes to bed, and then a completely different reality begins, in which he feels like a brave knight in shining armor with robot assistance. Explore the fairy tale world to discover each fragment, and thus gain limitless possibilities. You'll have to fight, constantly improving your weapons and equipment, run away, attack, and move forward in this colorful world. To unlock new weapons, fight in the arena, and the drop collected during the journey should be used to improve things. Coming in at number 8, we have Impostor Master. During the flight into space, the team didn't even realize that there would be an anonymous killer on board. The ship failed for unknown reasons, and while everyone was trying to fix it, the traitor went to stop them, killing them with any weapon. Watch the number of characters in the rooms, move around the spaceship, choose the right moment, and get started. The main thing is that no one looks and doesn't notice you. Complete the levels and get a lot of money, for which you'll then buy different costumes for your hero and equipment. Next up at number 7, we have Mitoza. Mitoza is a puzzle adventure game in which you'll plant the grain and take care of it in different ways, and then watch the plot unfold. Will it be a poisonous plant, a glowing egg, a nut with nuts, a house, a carrot, a bird, a rose, and so on? There may be unexpected turns and events, even if the plant has grown successfully. No matter how the story unfolds, enjoy any choice. Have fun and watch how even vegetables can move and do strange actions. Can you? Down to number 6, we have Underdogs. The trolley and the railway play an unexpectedly important role in the gameplay. To win, one of the teams must push the car with the cargo on the existing rails to the enemy base. Around the car, and there are the main battles, after all, its defense and attack on it do not allow you to sit on the sidelines. There's a sufficient choice of weapons, from shotguns to Gatling machine guns. New weapons are unlocked as the character progresses through the levels. Detailed battle statistics are available for each match after the game. There are also various online ratings. Moving on to number 5, we have Grandson. This is a unique arcade game in which you have to escape from the house of a mad scientist who's going to put unknown experiments on you. However, to do this, you'll need to solve a lot of puzzles along the way, find all the necessary items, and of course not get caught up in the eyes of the owner of the house. The game begins with the fact that you wake up in the basement, where you'll need to search all the cabinets and nightstands to find the key you need and get out. When you're discovered or are dangerously close to a mad scientist, hide under the bed, in the closet, and in other hidden places, and wait for him to leave. Next up at number 4, we have Rocket League SideSwipe. Now this is the official adaptation of the great Rocket League, one of the most popular and spectacular esports right now for mobile. Far from being a simple port of the PC and console versions, this game has been specifically designed for touchscreen devices. The first you'll be sure to notice about Rocket League SideSwipe is the perspective. Instead of having the classic third-person perspective with your vehicle always in the center of the screen, it offers a side perspective that will allow you to see the setting better on a smartphone screen. Thanks to this change in perspective, the controls can also be somewhat simplified, better adapting to the requirements of touchscreens. Coming in at number 3, we have Spider Fighter. Spider-Man is back! Be a barrier to many criminals and become famous all over the world as a hero with unique superpowers. Help the locals avoid robberies, murders, and violence by making the city as safe as possible. This fighting game has been made for fans of Spider Hero and other superheroes from comics. Act unpredictably with your fast-flying spider attack, defeat rivals, and gain experience to the next superhero level. Collect cash to unlock new perks, incredible passive and active super abilities to become an absolute superhero, and the further you go along the path, the harder it is to complete it and defeat the mysterious bosses, learning new characters with unique skills. Next up at number 2, we have Modern Assault Tanks. Now this is an action-based multiplayer game where you can command some of the most famous World War II tanks. Your aim? To destroy your enemies before they destroy you. The gameplay is very similar to the World of Tanks. Several players fight in teams in large open scenarios while trying to capture strategic areas and kill as many enemies as possible. You'll find more than 100 different tanks that belong to different belligerents of World War II. Each has its own unique aspects and, of course, its own attributes. You can also upgrade your tank's technology as you play. And finally, at number 1, we have Bless Mobile. Bless Mobile is an action RPG that plunges you deep into a world of medieval fantasy where every corner hides a new adventure behind it. This online RPG, inspired by the already well-known medieval fantasy world of Bless Online, has immensely high production values. Its graphics are genuinely next level. The character editor in Bless Mobile is probably one of this game's best and most defining characteristics. You get to create your own character with all kinds of detail, but first, you'll need to select which species it belongs to as well as its class. But there are 4 different species to choose from, each with its unique battle capabilities. So that's it, you guys. If you found this video interesting, then please leave it a like and subscribe if you want more videos just like this. Once again, I'm Sarah. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace!